Alright, you guys, this is another video, but this time it's for the response to Mr. Tommy Jordan's uh, popular viral video that he did. You may have all seen it already several times. It's called uh, Facebook Parenting for the Troubled Teen. He basically took a post off his daughter's wall. In that post from the wall, she was complaining about doing chores, not having enough time to do what she wanted to do, and bitching about not having any money for anything, and going off on him. And he shared it with the world. Um, and I have to say to Mr. Tommy Jordan, I applaud you. You had the balls to do this, to get it through your daughter's head, because I feel that today's young teens, they don't appreciate the things that their parents do. I mean, there are some parents that bust their asses, probably work two jobs or more to make sure that their bills get paid and that they have food for their kids. Have all the basic essentials and the stuff that their child wants. I feel that today's kids not only are spoiled, but they don't have the right group of friends to keep their head on straight. They start rebelling against their parents. They don't want to, do what they're supposed to do. They don't want to do their chores. They don't want to help around the house, and yet they expect the parent or parents to do the work for them. And I have to say, I wish there were more parents that were like you, because I think with you doing that, that was the only thing you could do. Your daughter was what, 15, 16 years old. You can't spank her. You can't, you ground her. That don't work. You do everything you can to get her to see that she's not acting the way she's supposed to. And I think that was, for you to put bullets to the laptop, kind of helped her wake up a little bit. So I applaud you for doing that. I wish more parents would do something like that. If their child is not gonna listen and not do what is expected of them, because like I said, there are too many young kids, preteens and teenagers, that think that parents, have to do certain things, have to give them, a computer or a laptop or whatever it is, if it's a computer, if it's a game system, they want this stuff and they want it free, and it doesn't work like that. I have a younger brother that's like that, and he wants things, but he doesn't always do things to get what he wants. He doesn't do chores, he doesn't want to listen. So I see where you're coming from, and I am the oldest of 4 kids, and I have to help out a little bit, and it doesn't seem, never, it always seems that whatever you do as a parent, it's never enough. Your kids always want something more from you, and you can only do so much, to the point where you have to take drastic measures to kind of get your point across. So I applaud you for doing that. Um, I'm not against you for it. Like I said, I wish there were more parents like you that could do something like that, because like I said, there's too many kids now that feel that they are entitled to things, and they don't want to work for the stuff that they want. They have their hands out saying, give me this, I want that, I want this, I want that, and it doesn't really work that way. So I applaud you, Mr. Jordan, for doing this. Yes, I know that there are people that are against this, but you know what? That's the only thing he could do. I mean, if it were you, for those of you that have kids, you would probably do the same thing if your child was acting up, treating you like shit, disrespecting you, telling you to get up off your ass and do this shit yourself. You'd be pissed off too. So I applaud him for doing that. And I'm sorry he's getting backlash for this. What else was he supposed to do? And Dr. Phil, yes, you do your job, you do it well, but what gives you the right to say that he didn't need to do that? That was his only option. He tried everything else, couldn't do anything else. That was the only thing he could do to get her attention. I applaud you, Dr. Phil, for doing your job, but I respectfully disagree with your point of view. Okay? And I'm going to get a lot of backlash for my response. I really don't care. I just figured I'd add in my 2 cents since I've seen the video multiple times. Just got done watching some responses to Tommy's video, and you know, I applaud you. I I uh, I'm happy that you did that, because now it seems that your kid is actually listening to you and not disrespecting you. So, my hat goes off to you, sir. Wish you nothing but the best. Alright, later.